Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Zulhilmi from INTI International University. So today I will cover one of the lab from CyberOps Associate Training, Lab 27.2.15. Investigating a malware exploit. Generally, we have four objectives in this lab. First objective, use Kibana to learn about malware exploit, and then we'll investigate the exploit with the squid, more low-level packet analyzer, and then more deeper, we'll go using Wireshark to investigate and attack, and lastly, we'll examine the exploit artifact. So this lab actually based on the exercise from the malware traffic analysis.net, which one of the excellent resources for learning how to analyze network and host attack. This lab is based on the scenario which the event happened in January 2017 and discovered by the SNOT NIDS, Network Intrusion Detection System, which already embedded inside our security onion. So the required resource, security onion virtual machine, I've installed it, and then internet access. We need to ensure that our security onion has internet access before start this lab. Okay, we go to part 1, use Kibana to learn about the malware exploit itself. So we need to pinpoint in Kibana about the timestamp January 2017, since we know already this incident or exploit happened in that particular time. So first of all, I need to log into my security onion. Default credential given CyberOps for the password. And you need some time to load. Our security onion, we require at least 4 gig of RAM. For me, I already allocate about 12 gig. Hopefully it's working. Kibana also same credential, list and CyberOps. So we will see graph appear in entry showing in the first page, the main page of our Kibana dashboard. We'll see the single entry. Okay, you see this is the Kibana page, main page. So we know that we want to point absolutely the time frame in January 2017. So start with 1st January. Last time, I think 15 years back, we have it's not ready, but when we want to have a central management system for SNOT, we use ACID or ACID, and then they move to BASE, BASE. But now they already integrate with all those things, include other tools inside the Kibana as a high level view of intrusion and also the attacks. Okay, you can see last time we need to configure our own all the component from PHP, MySQL, the graph and the sensors. So now we have a good tools already, can just utilize it. So you see, I can get the same numbers of log 1, 9, 10. So we need to narrow down or zoom in until we have this one 12 hours, right, timestamp, until we have maybe 5 seconds. How to do that? Make it bigger. I need to choose and zoom in. It takes some time, but be careful. Need to be patient because we're running in the virtual environment, is sharing on the resources with our uh, host PC. Different if we running in hypervisor type 1. This is we're running it in hypervisor type 2. The resource will be shared and also consumption of resource also different. Now 10 minutes. Can you see? 5 minutes timestamp. Now per minute, 1 minute. Make it one more time. 30 seconds. 5 seconds already. So this is all the alert data, total number of alert during the time period given from 22 50. I mean 10:53 until 10:56 only got this number. Okay, next what we need to do, locate event in Kibana, step 2. So we just try to look into the NIDS alert, specifically for NIDS network, because they have also HIDS here. Normally HIDS will using file integrity measurement tools. Okay, same thing. I got 147 here for network alert. 5 seconds, almost the same, right? Next, what we need to do, we need to zoom in again until we getting per second. I like to make it bigger. Okay. Now we have a per second part here. Maybe I need to hide myself. Okay, next. See, click the first point of timeline to filter for only the event. We just want starting event, first event. Click. You see, count 23. 23 numbers. See, we need to look into this because we will go directly to the alert summary. You can see for the first one. Okay. First event, clicking the point arrow okay, we have it. Then look at the expanded alert detail and answer the following question. See here, we have the alert January 27th, starting the first alert on 10:54 p.m. 22:54:43 seconds. So what is the time of the first detected NIDS? So you can just take this number. This is the number. You can click details. This is the first detected alert. And then what is the source IP address in the alert? This is the source IP address 172.16.4 and 193. I already write my answer here, but I can compare back. Then destination IP. This is destination IP. You can see for the first alert starting with 194.87.234.129. And then what is the destination port in the alert? This destination port 80. We know port 80 normally HTTP service. Port 80 is HTTP service in application layer, which normally hosted by the web server. If port 443 HTTPS, we know already. And then what is the classification of the alert? How can we find the classification? Look here. Make it bigger. This one, classification, Trojan activity. I mean, you get the answer already. And then, what is destination geo country name? This is the geolocation, Russia. Next, in the web browser, on the computer, connect to internet. Uh, Go to the link that provided in the signature field. Where is the signature field? Yeah, this is signature info. Just click to the link and you will get the signature info. Signature. This is the emerging threats not alert rule for exploit. There are a series of rules shown. If you can see, there are some based on detected or identified rules pattern, then they put in the rules. Signature can change over time based on what attacker did, right? So they can change, they need to change and update the rules. Last time we can manually get our own rules update, but nowadays most of the IBS, IDS, especially the appliance one, right? Cisco SA, they have automated updates of rules in for their NIDS engine. So what is the name of malware family? You can find here the family malware family, actually exploit kit RIG. You can write here. Then what is severity of the exploit? The severity level also here. Signature severity is major. And then what is the exploit kits? Search on the internet to answer this question. You can find about searching. That's why you need your own connection directly from your virtual machine. Just get what is exploit kit. And you can find some of the info here. For example, from Palo Alto Network, they define the exploit kit as an automated threat that use compromised site to divert web traffic, scan vulnerability, browser-based application, and run malware. Normally, they are developed as a way to automatically and silently exploit vulnerability of victim machine while browsing the web. So that victim did not aware they are affected. So for my definition here, I just put it as a hacking toolkit to exploit the vulnerability of the system that use multiple websites and redirect to infect a computer with malware. Normally, this exploit kit having capability to identify the vulnerability, maybe from the common vulnerability exposure CVE list, and then they exploit that kind of thing, and then infect the victim computer. This is the thing. Exploit kit nowadays, exploit kit become as a service. You can buy it as a service or subscribe, and then and read here more description about the exploit kit. And step 3, view the transcript cap me. Okay, we go back to our alert ID. Where is the alert ID? Go back. This is the alert ID. Then you just click it to get the transcript of the event. In the cap me windows, you can see the transcript from the session itself. It's shown the transcript between source computer. This is source computer in the blue, and the destination that are accessed by the source. This is source, this is destination, port 80 here. This is the pcap file, the network traffic file. Okay, and then the request, you can see the requested file was gzip compress. You can detect that this communication having gzip file that will be downloaded. Then we have timestamp here, where when event occurs or happen. Next, we can get the get request from the file. This one, get request. So when the user or the victim click, they will go to that particular request file. Then we have a referrer. These referrer normally are the compromised website that have been exploited and utilized by the attacker or threat actor. Normally they will inject their own code to the website. Normally this kind of website actually the website that having a very weak security or not maintained properly, not having a patching and so on, so that they will easily to get into and utilize it. Then we need to examine the first block of blue text here to look into other information, like the host here, TYU and me. So what website did the user intend to connect? Actually, the user intended to want to connect to this homeimprovement.com, because when he or she searching for information about the uh, home improvement, then the search engine will giving this home improvement website. That what URL did the browser refer to user to? Then when they click to that website, the link, this URL tyubandme.com will be referred to the user. Then what kind of content is requested by source host from tyubandme.com, and why could this be a problem? You can see in the DST server block transcript here. Got many information here. Okay, the requested content was gzip file, right? You see here the gzip file. That could be a malware file that requested to download. Normally the malware, they will using this kind of technique, either the zip file or compression file or the encrypted file, since this type of file cannot be directly analyzed by the malware by the NIDS. Only until the host level they can be extracted and also decrypted. So two type, compressed and encrypted file normally will be used by the malware. The file is compressed file and the content of the file are obfuscated and difficult to see its content. Although you have a good uh, malware or good network analyzer tools, you still cannot see what inside. And you can close this. Next, from the NIDS alert dashboard, click HTTP and locate zip hunting heading. So we go move back to the menu. This one, zip hunting, we are just want to look about the HTTP part. Then we need to have absolute time range here, 42. This one start with 30. Compare back what required here, 22, 56, 00, 56, 00. Then go. Scroll down to the HTTP site section. Go back, but now different, right? Okay. Now, this one HTTP, only port 80 here. site section. Where it is site section here, this one, site only. So what are some of website listed here? One of it, home improvement, tyu.benme.com, Bing, and many more here. Rock Cipher, Google Analytics, report.footprint, and many more. Okay. Then you should know some of these websites from Transcript that we read early. Yes, we found it. Not all of these sites that are shown are part of the exploit campaign. Then we need to do some research of the URL in the internet. Do not connect. Place the URL in quote when you search it. Can try to do that. For example, for the first part here, I listed already. Oops, sorry. Let's copy from here. This is one of it. Search, put the code here, put the code here, then search for it. Oops. 2 times. Only 1 time only. So when you see here, some of the info already stated. This is tag as Trojan, ransomware, Kibana, and so on. Many things here. So you can find that this is a part of the exploit campaign. You can see here. Another one, maybe you can put this one, report. Oops, sorry. I need to copy from here. So from this website also you can find threat miner, part of threat packet total, also report it. Then some of the scam, so it can consider as a exploit campaign, not normal website. But when you look the Google Analytics, there is some different here. Google Analytics. This is just a normal website, right? To analyze the things related. Okay, can find it because home improvement already become their exploit part. Can consider as exploit campaign as well, because when they injected already inside the web, can consider as exploit campaign. For tyu.bnme.com, you know, it will become their like a landing page to redirect the attack traffic. And what the HTTP MIME type listed in the tag cloud. Go back and see HTTP MIME. Okay, here, this is the thing you can copy. The answer here, application shortwave flash image GIF X icon text plain text HTML. Okay, done for part 1. Next, we move to part 2, investigate the exploit with Squirrel. Kibana, consider as a higher level tools. And we go to Squirrel, which will giving us more details in packet level analysis. Okay, same credential, analyst, and CyberOps. So we need to enable all sensors for an IDS. Normally, we have sensors that collect, analyze the network packet. Need to start. So you can see here alert event message. When you see OSSEC here, actually for file integrity measurement, integrity check, most of the time is more on host base. But for others here, for NIDS, network level. So they combine together in SQL to have a good security monitoring. So what we need to do, locate, okay, then from January 2017-27, this one, the first one, we locate already. And then according to SQL, what are the timestamp for the first and the last of alert? First alert here start with 22 54 42, same like the previous report. And then which is the last one? You can trace the things here based on the IP, right? 172 here and then 3 until here. This one already different attack, and the date also different, 27 June. For the 27 January until here. But the timestamp, you can find that it's less than 1 minute for this alert, a series of alert. The entire exploit occur in less than a minute. Then click show packet data and show rule checkbox. This one, check. This is the packet data, packet level, source IP, destination IP, and all the info here. Then show rules here. This is the not rules that map with the match with the pattern or the packet pattern. This example. And find the same thing in the previous example. We select the ID 5.2. Okay, I select already. This one. According to the ID signature rule, which malware family triggered this alert? What type of malware family? You can go to these rules and find what type of family, malware family. Got class type, malware family here, sudo dark leech. So you can just read this one, malware family, sudo dark leech. Then maximize SQL windows and size the, the event message column so that you can see the next one. This one we need to, maybe we can drag others and hide others. Censor. So you can see here message from event message.